welcome to day 2 of NASCARNAGE. I'm your host, Tom Spanners-Watson.
And I'm Frank the Guru Gibbs.
It's going to be an amazing night tonight, so let's have a look at who's driving. In the front row, we've got Kit KAYEM and Rich the Fixer. Row 2, we've got Mr. Face and Mr. Freeze Ty Frozo.
What are the chances of having two Misties in the same row?
Then there's Java Jim and Griffin Cross. And in the very back row, we've got Rockin' Roddies and Granny, the crowd favourite.
Yeah, she was voted in by you, so let's hope she can deliver the goods.
Right, everybody's up at the start, getting ready, and they're away. Kit KAYEM and Rich the Fixer out to... Oh, Rich the Fixer's over. What's going on there? It's absolute carnage on the track, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Oh, who's that? That is Mr. Face in the number 7. Trying to get out in the front. That's Kit KAYEM over. Goodness me, there. Who's number 20? That's Java Jim is over, and that's Griffin Cross right off the track. And there's Rich the Fixer parked on the bridge. It's just as well we fixed that.
Yeah, look at this. Rich the Fixer gets his wheel up on the side there and just gets punched out of the way by the other drivers. And then what happened to the others in his lane? Because there was absolute wreckage in behind him.
Grandma down the back. Okay, I'm not saying Grandma pushed him, but yeah, Grandma must have pushed him, right?
Yeah, it does look like that. I mean, it's a well-known tactic of hers. When she's got cars in front that are holding her up, she's not afraid to push them out of the way.
But look at this. So KAYEM rolled over, almost got back on his wheels, but I think he just got clipped and pushed back on his back there, which is unfortunate for him. And then Java Jim went over, couldn't recover. Absolute mess. We got 3 drivers out on the first lap. And that's why it's called NASCARNAGE. Alright, the remaining drivers head back up to the top of the canyon and we try again. And we've got Mr. Face and Rockin' Roddies in the front row, followed by Granny and Ty Frozo, and they're away. Getting down. Oh, the car's going crazy. Rich the Fixer comes into second, Granny in behind. And it looked like Mr. Face crossed first. But we've got 2 drivers over, so that's more eliminations. Let's have a look at the replay.
So we see here the number 7 of Mr. Face gets ahead of the crowd and stays clear of the carnage. Then 44 was Rockin' Roddies, he's gone. And the 31 Lowe's vehicle of Ty Frozo goes over as well.
Wow, this has been a lot messier than yesterday's racing. Let's see if we can get a comment from one of the drivers that crashed. Go to Dave, our trackside reporter.
Thanks, Tom. I'm here with Rockin' Roddies, and mate, was it part of your strategy to crash?
Are you kidding me? What a stupid question, of course it's not part of a goddamn strategy. What a lunatic ass a stupid question like that.
Thanks for that, Rod. Back to you, Tom.
Insightful stuff. Thanks, Dave. Alright, so we are now down to 3 remaining drivers. Mr. Face, Rich the Fixer up front, and Granny in behind. It has been an absolute war of attrition out there on the track so far. Who's going to survive to the end? Mr. Face, oh my goodness, what happened there? That was crazy.
I need to see the replay of that because there were cars all over the place. So Rich the Fixer taps Granny from behind.
Phrasing.
She goes up on Mr. Face and then literally rides on the roof of Rich the Fixer's car.
That's what it looks like, mate. I mean, she almost got ahead, but then absolutely catches a lift on the roof of Rich's car. I have never seen that in all my time at the canyon. All right, final lap, same positions. What's going to happen this time? They head away. Mr. Face out to an early lead. Oh, he's off. Grandma and Rich the Fixer racing to the finish. Rich knocks them around. Oh, and they both spin out. And that's the end of the race for Mr. Face. But let's have a look at the replay.
Yeah, so he goes completely wide there. Grandma gets her slightly out on the rails, but manages to hold on to it. Rich the Fixer comes through. Granny lost a bit of speed as she goes into Kahuna Corner here. Spins around, Rich the Fixer picks it up, and then as he tries to overtake her, she just gets caught up with him and they spin out. So Granny starts in position 1 this time.
All right, let's see what she can do with it. Out to an early lead. Oh, she's up on the side. Oh, Rich the Fixer's over. Granny stays up on her side and will be able to be reset, but Rich the Fixer is over, and that is him done for the race.
That's right, stick a fork in Mr. Rich because he is done. Granny comes through here, she was out clear, but flips up onto her side. Rich the Fixer here completely kangaroos off the track, bounces off the side rail, that's what flips him right over, and he just had no chance to recover. I thought Granny might have flipped back on her wheels there, but she just didn't have enough juice to get it going, and Rich the Fixer is out.
So, as per the rules, driver must finish, but we're down to the last driver. Will she make it? She jumps. Hang on, she... Oh, Granny! I don't know what she did there, but Granny takes the win, and she is the only one to finish this race.
So she comes down here, mate, clean into that corner, but just rolls it in a beautiful barrel roll, gets back on her wheels, and then speeds off to the finish.
That is mental. I think Granny's spending way too much time with Stuntman Sam, because this is taking a huge risk pulling off maneuvers like that. But congratulations to Granny at TRAX. What an epic race that was.
That was total carnage from start to finish, mate. And with driving like that, there's going to be times when we're likely to have a race where nobody finishes.
Wow. Look, we said it was going to be carnage, we expected carnage, and we delivered. All right, so the next race will be next week, and we'll be running groups 3 and 4 next week. So that'll be Monday, Tuesday next week. Tomorrow night we've got a special edition Stuntman Sam. Stay tuned for that one. Obviously Granny is spending way too much time with Stuntman Sam and pulling those moves out on the track.
And that's why Granny's the fan favourite, because she's exciting to watch.
That is enough from us tonight. I'm Tom Spinners Watson. He's Frantic Guru Gibbs. We'll see you next time.
Mate, do you think Granny and Sam have got something cooking for their next stunt?
You never know with those two, mate. You never know.